Yo, what's going on, guys? Fresh and Smooth Boxing TV here. Fresh and Smooth in the building.
What's
Look, man, we're
poppin'?
coming to bring, Newark, New Jersey in the building,
North.
talking about Shakur versus Yoshino Yoshino.
That's
Look,
right.
man, that's the best I got. Yoshino. Look, he's from Japan. He's ranked number 6 in the WBC. I hear he got punching power on both hands. It's no one to look over, but I mean, we're talking about Shakur here, so that's what I got to think about it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pass it over to
Yeah,
Smooth.
yeah. I mean, let's talk about it.
Let's make it juicy.
Um
Let's get it.
so yeah, as we all know, it's being reported for April 8th. We'll see Shakur back in
On
action, back in the ring.
ESPN, Newark, New Jersey.
Yep, that's gonna be dope. So as we know, he's been asking for a fight. He's been calling out a lot of people. And a lot of people have said no, right? Let's talk about those people. Let's go over it real quick.
Well, Isaac
Um,
Cruz. Talk about Isaac
so
Cruz, number 2 on
so
WBC.
so
Yep.
so this fight, they're Devin Haney was at the zone, as we saw pay per view this week. Or this weekend, he was on a corner of Hitchens, Richardson Hitchens, and he said this is for eliminated. It's titled eliminated fight really for the WBC. So the winner of this will get the winner of Devin Haney Lomachenko, which
Well,
is what he
Devin Haney
wants.
doesn't have too many places to go now. He has to fight Lomachenko, then it's either going to be Tank or Shakur.
Right.
That's just what it is at this point. Because I mean,
So we got just to go over the list real quick. Isaac Cruz was ranked number 2.
yeah.
We got Shakur, obviously.
Right.
Isaac Cruz, that's the one that was mandated to fight Shakur. He didn't want
But he
the
said, no,
smoke.
no, no. He didn't want to,
William Cepeda, they also didn't want the
William
smoke.
Cepeda is nothing to
But
mess
William
with.
Cepeda is nothing to mess with.
But then we
you
get
ain't.
sure.
George Kambosos Jr. said he didn't want it either. Jermaine
Well, George
Ortiz,
Kambosos said he got his ass whooped for a year. He tired of getting beat up. He need a break.
yeah, he need a break for sure. Jermaine Ortiz, I like Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz. I like him. He fought Lomachenko, fought a real good fight against Lomachenko, but Yoshino is ranked number 5, so he is the next
let's give
guy.
Yoshino some props, bro. He took the fight. I mean, look at his chances. I mean, he's only fought in Japan.
Let's
Hear
talk
me
about
out.
him next.
He's only
I'm
fought
gonna
in
pull up.
Japan. I mean, he has no American experience. I mean, you got to give him credit. I give the dude props for taking the fight. I mean, it's gonna be his toughest fight of his life, even though he's undefeated. I mean, he ain't fought nobody like Shakur. He's under. Listen, like Floyd said, listen, when he fought Ricky Hatton, he said, I don't care. You 43 and no, you fought 43 and me, you be 0-43. So, I mean, let's be realistic now. You got to give the man some props. He coming from Japan. He about to put it all on the line. But what you got to say about that?
Let's just pull him up. Let's just pull him up. Let's talk about him a little bit. All right.
But I'm saying, how you feel about that? He's coming from somewhere where the competition is not as elite.
All we could do is take him for who he's fought. At the end of the day. So
I hear he has punching power on both hands.
31 years old, 16-0, with 12 knockouts. He most recently, in his most famous fight and famous outing, took on Nakatani. Masayoshi Nakatani, who we know is super tough. Gave
biggest win.
Lopez a hell of a fight. It's his biggest win. If you saw the Nakatani fight, though, Nakatani, there was a big headbutt in the second round, and Nakatani's face split right in the front, right here. And after that, he just wasn't the same. He was not the same.
When that happens, the fight changes. You're not going to fight.
Yeah. It was not the same. And I know the punches that he was getting hit with, it was right in his face.
Hitting him right in his spot.
And you could tell he went into a little bit of a desperation mode because it looked painful. And he was hitting. Nakatani was punching back. Nakatani is a big puncher. Yeah. He knocked out a lot of guys. Like I said, gave a lot of guys a big fight. Most notably, I remember when he knocked out the biggest. He was one of the biggest Puerto Rican fighters come out of Puerto Rico. I'm skipping his name right now, but he was one of the biggest prospects coming out of Puerto Rico. I think he got into some legal trouble recently. I'm not sure.
what you're saying is,
but
he has,
I don't know. I can't find him
credentials,
right now. That's
for him.
Nakatani, by the way, the guy that. So Nakatani has credentials. So him knocking out Nakatani,
Yeah.
it's a big deal.
Says a lot.
Not,
Says a lot.
does say a lot.
But then again, you got to remember his face was split. It's hard to fight like that. So
Right, and I'll tell you what, Nakatani was hitting him with some big punches, and the guy was literally like laughing. He was taking it, he was laughing, and he was giving one back. The guy he's a strong 135 pounder is a good test for Shakur actually, because we'll see where Shakur's power is actually at
I just hope Shakur
135.
doesn't come with that same style he fought last time, trying to force a knockout. No, box the
Well,
dude and let it come. Like
he's gonna fight his fight, especially with this guy. This guy is a little bit
he even said,
slow.
he admitted
He's a little bit
that
slower.
he admitted he shouldn't have
A
fought the
lot
fight he
slower than
fought.
Shakur. Yeah, well, he's a lot slower than Shakur. I seen the fight. I seen him fight. I don't think he's anything special besides the fact that hey, he's really strong physically, and he's down to take one just to give one. So it is scary that he was able to take and Nakatani punches and literally just he looked fresh, all fight. So yeah, I mean it's gonna be a good test for Shakur to come out there and really try to put on a showcase and try to stop this guy, because we know that's what Shakur is going to want to do. He's going to want to stop this guy. He wants to be a pay-per-view star. He wants to be the guy in boxing. He said he's coming for a belt this year. He said he will be champion or he will get a title shot. So this is his fight to get that.
I don't know what it's like from coming from 130 to 135. Is it that big of a deal? Like jumping from like 140 to 147? So maybe.
Well, to me, I ain't gonna lie to you. To me, Shakur is not really like that big of a 130 pounder to me. I think he's like ballooned a little bit. I don't know. He said he couldn't make the weight no more. I just kind of don't believe that a little. I don't know. I
But
just
to
feel
me,
like
that reminds me of two things right here. Of Adrian Broner, when he wanted to rush into the spotlight, and you see what happened to him. And then like a Fernando Vargas, that they threw him in too early with something that he wasn't ready for. I mean, these are two different scenarios here, but it's just what I'm saying. I always believe that Shakur is moving too fast right now. I love his skills and everything he's doing, but I just don't like how fast he wants to be in the limelight, bro. Take your time.
I agree.
It's gonna happen.
I
Like
agree.
you got skills, keep nurturing them, keep fucking getting better.
One thing I will say though, his resume is coming out really, really nice. I mean, Robinson Conceição, we know he's a tough guy. 17-1. Oscar Valdez now. Oof. Got Oscar Valdez on his Jamel
That was
Herring.
an easy fight, bro. I was there.
But I'm saying that Oscar was still Oscar Valdez. He got Jamel Herring on his bag now.
He's very good. You know what I mean? We're not taking nothing away from him, but I'm just saying that.
Jamel Herring. Who else? I mean, even the Toka fight was, he's southpaw. It was a tough fight, but it was just an awkward fight. But overall, Joel Gonzalez over at the bottom was 23-0 at the time. If you could look at his resume, he's got one of the most impressive resumes.
Sounds like a better resume than Devin Haney, if you ask me.
That's for sure. So he's not taking easy fights. And that's he ain't afraid to get in there with anybody. He wants all the smoke, like he always says. So I'm excited to see him back in the ring.
Bite off more than you can chew. That's all I'm saying. Don't run in the tank of nobody right now. That's all I'm saying.
He's ready for that. What you talking about? He's ready for that. He's ready for that. I just don't understand what's going on with my man. Let me pull him up. I know I didn't show his picture, but my man Yoshiro. Every time I pull this up, this thing pulls up, killing me. Never mind. I was gonna put up a picture of him. Boy, look crazy.
Pretty much what we're saying. We got a homecoming again for him in North New Jersey. Fight's gonna be on ESPN, so everybody can watch it. And we're looking to see this man come and put on a boxing clinic, maybe a knockout in the end. But I mean, you never know what they're doing in Japan, what they feeding them over there. So
never know. But yeah, man, April 8th, super excited. It's going down. Tune in. Nord's back in the building, man. Tap in, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate the subscribers. Almost at 100.
Once we get at 100, man, we appreciate the love and support, man. We just grinding out. So like, subscribe, follow the channel, follow the Instagram. I'm always posting on there, and we out.